So guys, how many of you saw this post that Bryan Okwara made? Omo, guys, let's just read through the lines and then we continue. He said, once you find your missing rib, other ribs will appear from nowhere to distract you. Don't fix them. Now guys, hey, Omo, this is not an ordinary motivational quote. Oh. Like, if you know, you know. You know, a Nigerian contest. You know what missing rib means? Missing rib clearly means the one, like wife material or destined partner, future spouse, and the like. And when Brian says other missing ribs will appear from nowhere to distract you, he's talking about temptations, other women suddenly showing up when a man is already serious about someone. So, guys, who is he referring to? You know, considering the timing and all the online shipping drama around, Sonia, Maurice, and now Brian's alleged closeness to Sonia, people will naturally connect it to her, you know, because if Brian is serious about Sonia, this post could actually mean he has found his person. Now other women are suddenly showing interest, but he's choosing to stay focused. Or it could be a subtle, public declaration, or a soft warning, or even a quiet reassurance to someone. So guys, just take it, stick around and watch this video to the end, because we are going to be analyzing everything in this video. Because guys, something is not adding up. We need to talk about this today. And if you have been following this whole Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, Bryan Okwara triangle, you understand why this post is not just ordinary motivation. So guys, Bryan Okwara woke up one morning and decided to drop what? A missing rib message. Not just any rib, I mean missing rib. And if you know Nigerian men, especially celebrity men, they don't just type like that for nothing. That kind of statement is coded. It's intentional. It's strategic. He said once you find your missing rib, other ribs will do what? Appear to distract you. And again, he said, don't fix them. Hey, hey. Brian, who are these other ribs? And where did you find your missing one? Because if we check timeline very well, ever since the online drama about Sonia and Maurice intensified, Brian has been unusually calm but very, very intentional. Guys, let's not forget the internet has already been whispering that Sonia and Brian might be closer than we think. And you know how this Nollywood circle works. One movie today, another collaboration tomorrow, friendship turns into something else. Now guys, imagine this. If Brian is actually serious about Sonia and maybe something is happening behind the scene that we don't fully know about, this post suddenly makes sense, because what happens when a man is about to settle down? Other women start coming out from nowhere. Old crushes, new admirers, hi strangers, long time, I've always liked you. That kind of talk, it never fails. You will continue hearing it once you're ready to settle down. So, is Brian saying he has found the one? Or is he subtly telling the world he is off the market? Or is he indirectly sending a message to someone specific? Now, guys, let's bring Maurice into this conversation small, because this circle concerns him too. You know how fan has been shipping Sonia and Maurice for years. On-screen chemistry turned off, off-screen expectation, meet and greet moments, blushing clips, side glances, all those things that make fans believe something deeper is happening. But what if Brian stepped in quietly? What if while fans were busy writing love stories for Sonia and Maurice, somebody else was actually building something real? Because guys, look at the confidence in this post. This is not a confused man. This is not a man still exploring options. That is actually coming like, he's sounding like a man that is very sure. Like that particular line, once you find your missing rib. You see that word fine, not if, not when. He said once you find, meaning it has happened. It has happened. Now, why, why did he post it publicly? That's the real question everyone is asking. Sometimes celebrity don't announce relationship directly. They test the waiter, the waiters. They test the waters, they drop quotes, they observe reactions. And this one feels like testing the waters. It could also be a subtle message to distract us. Maybe people hiding into his DM, maybe people trying to create drama, maybe even industry colleague. He's basically saying, I know what I want, I've seen what I want, and I'm not entertaining nonsense. And if this is about Sonia, guys, that changes the entire storyline, because imagine if Sonia actually moves on fully, marries Bryan or, anyone else. What happens to all those long time shipping? Internet is going to explode though, I'm telling you guys. But here is another angle we must not ignore. What if this post is not about Sonia at all? What if Bryan is simply in a private relationship that he has nothing to do with the current gossip, cycles? Celebrities always see what we see. They see blogs, they see comments, they see fans pairing them with different people. So maybe he's saying, calm down everyone, I know what I want, I know who I want. And honestly guys, that kind of maturity is attractive, because let's be real, when a man publicly says he won't be distracted, that means he understands temptation exists. And that is deep. But Nigerians now, we don't take posts lightly. We connect dots, even when dots are far apart. Now guys, imagine if Sonia reads that post. Imagine if Maurice reads it. How would they interpret it? Is it a silent claim? Or is it just motivation? Is it coincidence? This is why celebrity life is not easy. Like every caption becomes evidence. Every emoji becomes a clue. For now guys, nothing is confirmed. No name mentioned. No tags, no official declaration. But the timing, hey, it's very interesting. And if I'm being honest with you guys, this does not feel random. It's not a random post. It feels intentional. It feels directed. It feels like someone who knows exactly what he's doing. So tell me guys in the comment section, do you think Bryan is referring to Sonia? Or is this just a man protecting his relationship from future distraction? Let me just know your top thoughts below, because this gist is still unfolding and I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of this story. Let me just know your thoughts once again, and if you've watched up to this point, you've not subscribed to the channel, please kindly do so that I continue getting hot juicy gist just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now.